to start with my stream deck on. Let's hope it works. Hi, everybody. We're playing a great game. Good old game called Riven. Let's go. Oh, I think it's coming out of the wrong speaker. Of course, I fucked it up.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help. There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid that I must continue my writing. Here. Most of what you'll need to know is in there. Keep it well hidden. For reasons you'll discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny. But it's actually a one-man prison. You'll need it, I'm afraid, to capture Gan. Once you've found Catherine, signal me, and I'll come with a linking book to bring us back. There's also a chance, if this all goes well, that I might be able to get you back to the place that you came from.
This guy.
Yo? No fea diga ye. Kaware po. No do we po me po. Tagema. Rekoa. Tagema busu rekoa. Misirapo. Misirapo. Umutika bukua nai. Misirapo. Umutika bukua nai. Bukua nai. Misirapo. Bukua nai. Bukua nai. Bukua nai. Bukua nai.
Wow, so the game really drops a lot of stuff on you there at the beginning. Let me hop back real quick. I want to see if I can get the sound to come out of my headphones. There we go. Can you hear this? Yeah, good. Oh, that's much better. You've got to. This game's so great with headphones. The sound in Myst and Riven are amazing. The sound design, the sound effects, the background sounds, so incredible and often integral to the puzzles. So we start here. Just want to discuss like how brilliant this game is. With the language barrier, this guy pops out and we can't understand him. He's trying to communicate with us. He tries several things. He's gesturing, right? So he's obviously trying to overcome this language barrier. And that plays a huge role in this game. So starting out, the game doesn't really in-game tell you a lot about what's going on. You are a mysterious traveler who, it's never fully explained, manifested in the star fissure, which was essentially like this world tearing itself apart, created this star fissure, which Atris and maybe just Atris like jumped into to destroy the last linking book to trap his father on Riven. At some point, his father's evil. They come from a civilization that has fallen called the Dunny. There's a lot of backstory here. The Dunny have the art of writing, where they can write in a book and then whatever they write becomes real, and you can link to that world through a little picture that appears in the book. The Dunny were kind of like done in through vile treachery by this guy Viovis and his friend. I can't remember his friend's name. But so the whole civilization collapsed. One of the few survivors, this guy Gen, kind of went mad. He was the son of some prominent people in Dunny, and being one of the only survivors, he just sort of like went into his own little narcissistic madness where he Atris, the guy you just saw there, believes that these worlds are not created but are like linked to, that the books are like gateways to worlds that already exist, whereas Gen believes that he is God and is creating these universes out of like whole cloth, and therefore he is their ruler. And this is the philosophy that got, you know, kind of picked up by Atris's two sons, who also went evil. It's this whole sort of like, you know, every generation the evil just keeps resurfacing. But so the Dunny are all dead. Atris trapped his father, saved, you know, his wife Catherine, who was really creepily like gonna marry Gen or something. But they escaped. At some point, Catherine went back. I don't know why she went back, but then she got captured. So he's sitting there. Riven, this world is tearing itself apart. It was written by Atris's father, and his father, for all his narcissism and mania, isn't very good at writing books. He actually doesn't have the skill. He sort of fakes it. He cuts a lot of corners. He his own arrogance, like he forces things into the books that don't belong there, and his worlds are all unstable. So Catherine's trapped here with him as this world's tearing itself apart. Atris is going to write in the book little patches, essentially, that are going to stabilize the world. And while he's there doing that, you go in to rescue Catherine. So he's given you a linking book to escape. Right now, there are no other linking books out of Riven. Riven is a prison world for his father. So he sends you here with this linking book in the hopes that Gen will obtain it and go into it and be trapped there. So the figure so this guy takes your linking book, he looks at it with reverence, he doesn't touch the picture, which is also important because Gen has, like, what's the word I'm looking for? These people are subjugated. There we go, that's the word. And he's filled their heads with all sorts of crazy shit. So they kind of worship, the art and stuff like that. He teaches them how to write and read and stuff, and they think he's a god. So that person gets blow darted, falls unconscious, drags off screen. Mysterious stranger enters, opens your cage, and then hammers something down. So let's go see what they hammered down. If you look in there, it's a little dagger. It's got a little triangle blade and a little circle on the hilt. And it has successfully jammed the door, so I cannot open the door. Oh wait, what's this? It's the same icon. It looks just like the dagger. It's a big giant dagger. That's strange. So this is where we appeared. It looks like this is a special chamber to be like a teleporter. Like this is where you appear when you enter the world of Riven. When you link, apparently you link to very specific places. This would be a form of that's what I'm looking for. Little cage, right? So when people enter, you don't want to let anybody just in. You gotta screen these people. So you have them appear in this little cage, and then you can open it up and let them in. That's what we're doing here. Oh, hark! What's this? Let's go over and see. If we look in, we see nothing. I'm glad they fixed the buttons. For a while, like after Windows 98 or something, this whole thing was run on like Macintosh architecture using little video snippets over pre-rendered backgrounds to create the like illusion of movement. And I remember for like a decade, every time I tried to play this game, all of the video was like out of alignment. Everything was just off. Things would appear in weird places. So some kind of interesting hatch. Can't seem to get into it. We'll need to look for clues. I thought there was another lever over here. Oh, there's a button. That's what it is. Great sound too. Listen to that. It sounds great in the headphones. It's like ding 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 ding. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we come on over here. Hey, what happened to that body that just got drugged over? I wonder where it could be. Oh, no. They threw him over the edge. Hey, he's got another dagger. I don't think that one has the circle on it, though. He dead. How far down is that, I wonder? That's pretty far. That is pretty far. That's down by the water, and that's down by the water. And that's lower than us. He's probably like down here. Yeah, that's like 100 feet, 50 feet down. Just making up a number, I don't know, 200 feet. Cool stairs. Nice stone stairs, I like that. Very smooth. I remember you would used to have to change the CD here. As you would cross this bridge, you would hit the button and it would say, please insert disc 3 or something like that. Walk in here. What's this written on the wall? Can't read it. It's a problem, isn't it? What's that say? I don't know. These are pretty cool. Bugs. We'll start getting bugs as the theme. So what are we seeing here? You look at these, you got the little stained glass motifs, right? So it's telling you right away that it almost has like a religious feel. A lot of religious iconography, people kneeling, halos around their heads. So if you try to see what's going on in these pictures, it really tells an interesting story. Here we have a man sitting at a desk, writing in a book. What is he filling this book with? All these people, all these animals, all these plants. He's creating the world here, right? And he's depicted divinely with his little halo and his little, palm piece, you know, signaling his divinity. And the sun, of course. Brings the sun and the moon and the oceans and the rains and all that. So that's Gen. That's our immortal leader. I don't know if they think he's immortal. I don't know what. Here he is descending out of a book, right? This is interesting too. I never noticed this, but it looks like he's coming between the sun and the moon. Like maybe he timed it to like appear during an eclipse or something, because it looks like there is, yeah, not just a halo, but that could be an ecliptical. But all the people worshiping him, and yeah, he comes divinely out of the sky, making his holy little hand gestures. Here you see some of the houses. It's coming between two mountains as well. I wonder if that could symbolize different parts of the island. Right outside this door, we do have a big bridge. Interesting star on the door. It's a little confusing. There's a lot of pillars in this room. Ah, aha! Here's Gen. I believe this is Atris falling into the star fissure with his linking book. And Gen appears very angry here. Seas roiling, flames shooting up. Probably he spun it in some kind of way, like, where it's like, oh, I made the earth open and swallow him, for he was an evil bastard. Is this the same one? Yeah, we saw that one. Okay. Here it looks like we have Gen and some disciples. Looks like he's having them build things. Maybe this is what each of the disciples did. We have like a builder. We have a guy who is either teaching people to read. He's handing them papers with letters on them. So possibly he's teaching them to read. Doesn't appear to be Gen again because he has the beard and the headpiece. Where Gen is clean shaven. Here you have the man apparently leading them to war. Right, they're raising daggers. Looks like he's doing some maths here, and here we have the tree, The bark of the tree turning into paper. They're stripping the trees to make the paper for the books, which they're invading. And what do we have here? Yeah, more on the power of the blank page and the construction process. We have, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bros. And where did my thing go? Again, this might be significant. There's a little star on his hand. But some of this will be more apparent later. This is the... Oh, shoot. What is this? This generates the electricity for the place, I believe. It's like a boiler that boils water and creates, like, steam power, maybe? That then powers the mulcher. You see it here getting fed the logs. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Spits out the pulp, right? And then these are the trees that were cut down. This is just all the process of, like, how it... what it takes to make the book. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Yeah. So let's go have a look around, shall we? What was on the other side of this fence here? Oh, this is like end game. Yeah, this is like the last place of the game. There's this giant dome out there. We can maybe see it better from another place. So yeah, we've got a mountain over here. There's the big old dome. It's very pretty. But yeah, it's never like featured. It's never like, look at this thing. It's kind of in the background. This place is so pretty. God, I would love to live here. Riven VR. Oh my God, give me Riven VR. Please donate. Please subscribe. Hit the button. Do something. I want to play Riven VR. I need all the help I can get. Let YouTube know I'm here. Hit a like. Leave a like. Here, again, this is a great little way to help you solve this puzzle. Oh no, the door is closed. What can I do? Can I, like, break the lock off? No. So at this point, you might turn around. Do you see anything that sticks out? No, not the plants. No, not the stone wall. Not the, plinth. No. What do you call this? Man, there goes my architecture knowledge. It's the dagger. So you go down, you say, oh, there's, what is that, a little dagger down there? Oh, you click on it, and then the game just says, nope, look to your left, dummy. And you say, oh, I can crawl under this door. Clever. And it's real dusty in here. So we walk up to a weird little alcove. It's got a little peephole. You look at, it's the room. Well, that's interesting. Isn't that interesting? I wonder what that means. What's that so interesting? Why is that interesting for? Why is that interesting for? But if we go back here, oh wait, what's this button do? Push it. What? The whole room is rotating. Take a peek in. This time that door is closed. It's just a simple rotating room puzzle. You can go back, you can think it over and really try to plan it out and go, how many times do I need to push this thing? Or you can just kind of run back and forth a few times, which is what I like to do. Oh no, I'm trapped. God. How did I get? Forgot how I got in. Oh my God, I'm gonna die in here. Okay, let's see. Rotate. And I think there's only 3 entrances, so this should be the last one. I think this should open up into the room again, actually. maybe the next door will. Maybe there's 4 entrances. Yeah, 2 empty, 2. Yeah. Should be open now. Nope, closed. See, I don't know what the hell's going on. But if I go around here, I might find that the path is open. Because it is. Alright, so we get in. Still closed. What's going on here? What the hell is going on here? Now, Myst 1 famously had the ending in plain sight. You could beat the game in less than a minute if you knew what you were doing. I don't think Riven is the same. I think you gotta put some legwork in. I might be wrong. Also, giant star on the floor with the symbol in the middle. I know what that symbol means to you. This is going to become very important later. And here's the thing. This has always been my favorite game. This game hit me at the perfect time in my life. I was there, I think, on day 1. I may have pre-ordered it from a Babbage's, which was before EB Games. Man, Babbage's. That was the place to buy PC games, man. Babbage's was great. And I got this game home, and it swallowed me up, and I never left. Like, I just love this game so much. But there's a puzzle at the end that eluded me, and I thought I got the answer right, and it wasn't working. So I went to a Barnes and Noble? Borders. It was a Borders bookstore. And I looked up the Riven strategy guide. And it was a very complex puzzle. It's like there's like a grid of like 100. It's like a 10 by 10 grid or something. And you have like 8 marbles. And they're all different colors. And you have to put the marbles in the right spots. I think there's like 13 marbles. There's a lot of friggin' marbles. And so I got out like a post-it note, and I drew a picture on the post-it note, and I wrote like icons for like the different colors. I copied it all down. This was before cell phone cameras. And I went home and I tried it, and it still friggin' didn't work. And then I quit playing it for, I would start a new game and stuff, but I don't remember if I don't think I ever beat this game. It's crazy. This is my favorite game ever. So I gotta do something about that. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. So I do remember a lot about this game. I've read all the books. I've played all the games. I don't think I ever beat Riven. So I've beaten Myst several times on stream. It's time for Riven, and then we can do Myst 3 Exile. We can do Revelation. We can do End of Ages, all that stuff. Uru. I was there for Uru Live on Game Freak? Game? Is it Game Freak? Game? I subscribe to that too, man. I was there for Sam and Max Hit the Road, or not Hit the Road, Sam and Max, Alright, I'll shut up. So here we have an interesting little chair. What is this? Some kind of throne? Well, let's go sit in it, shall we? This is a pretty cool little device. I like this a lot. some interesting noises. Here we see a room. Door closed. Throw the switch, door open. Cool. Sounds good. Open doors are better than closed doors. Check this other porthole. This looks like, oh, it's the trolley system. It's kind of a gibberish image right now, but it'll make sense in a minute. So this here thingy is a projector, a communicator. It's like a TV station. You sit in the chair, you close it, you turn it on, and it will project your face and voice. Which leads to one of the game's weird close encounter sections. In just a moment. Because we're going to travel further down this path to the left. Through this creepy old door. Big old stone door. Look at that. Now we're in that room we were looking at in the projector, so here we go. Similar image. Just a bigger version of that little chair cage. Got our sun, star icon. Let's look at that. This is a great place to take a look at that. What's going on here? I think there's just leaves, like a plant, but it's got that, on the inside there. Another little star. Weird little animal head. That looks like just a reversed image of this one. No, they're different. So let's go through that door we opened, shall we? This is the best part of the whole game. This is my favorite thing. Oh my god. When this game came out, there were like 2 different ways to play the game. You could play it full screen, and the video is a little bit blurry, or you could shrink it down and it looked a lot better. But I always played it full screen, and I would like sit super close to the computer screen. And then I push this button. And I would just be transported away to a magical world. Oh, what's that? What's that in the distance? This is like better than Episode 1 Pod Racer. I love this friggin' thing. I want to make one of these and put it in my backyard. This should be the future. Clearly Elon Musk has never played Myst. He'd have much better ideas. He'd know what an inventor is. Please insert disc 4. This would be so much fun in VR. I love these things. They look like power line towers, but I love how they're banked. It's just so perfect. Yeah, their design is awesome. Can I get out on the other side? Have I even ever tried that? Can I just rotate this thing and then hop out the other side? I don't have to throw the go switch. Oh, there is no other side. This never gets old. I can do this all day. glitched. We might be here all day. Nope, we're good. There is a place in this game, a screen that I remember I missed. This might be it, actually. There was like just a path where I didn't know you could go, and so for the longest time I was stuck on one of the puzzles. So this is interesting. We got this little eyeball thing here. When you click it, something interesting happens. Huh. It rolls up to reveal a symbol. We'll call this symbol key since it kind of looks like a KI. Click it one more time so you can see the symbol that we shall call key. Key. And you also hear that chirping sound. Chit-chart, chit-chart, chit-chart. This is all somehow important. Is there an area back here like you can go or something? Oh no, I remember. It's by those animals. There's some animals coming up here in a minute. There's a spot back there where there's like a trapdoor in the floor that is impossible to find. So this will summon our little vessel. Should we go up first or down? Let's go down right near the beach. I love these guys. If you move too quickly, they'll jump in the water like right away. But if you just walk slowly, they'll kind of settle back down. You can get closer. Oh, I didn't wait long enough. You can get pretty close to them. I think you can get like one more. Like right on there. They come back, I think. We'll try it again. I like how you can see them swimming out in the ocean. That looks so good. And it's like so well done. Save. So here's that symbol again. What is it? What does it mean? So the first path you can miss is right by going down here to the rocks. Naturally, you want to follow the curve. You can go down here. And I believe you can get right down here with those monsters still, you know, flopping around. Ah, we got another ball. Is that the same symbol we saw before? Is that the one on our save menu? It's a square, the line in the middle. It's a square with a line in the middle, that's it! That's our menu screen symbol. And what does that sound? It sounds like a cow in heat. Taking a painful dump. That's the painful cow dump sound. This is it. Is this where it is? Oh no, it's by the paper shredder. Yeah, we're done here. We're all done here now. Thank you. Alright. It don't matter if it's left or right. Oh, we just walked in a circle. It does matter. Let's go on up. These are fire orbs. I don't think I knew that the last time I played this game. They were featured in the novels quite often. Just little glowy stones. That's how people see underground. The Dunny lived underground. Under, like, Arizona or something. It got weird. They tried to tie it back into, like, the real world. Because of, I think, Uru. They wanted it to be, like, you're just walking around, like, this trailer park or something, then fall in a hole, and now you're in mist. But I think it kind of affects the storytelling a little bit. So we did see a spark of life here. Somebody coming up here and sounding some kind of alarm. I probably should have listened more carefully to the sound of that alarm. I think I can find one though and do it again. Okay, so we got another one here. Okay, we're gonna call that one Tiny D. And it sounds like a bug, like an insect penis. Tiny D, insect penis. It's a deep buzz though. He's a grower. Not a shower. Tiny D. Okay, there's a pipe. What's that pipe doing? Oh, there's another pipe. What's that pipe doing? Oh, there's a lever. Let's turn this little thingy. The water fills. And if you look at it carefully, it almost looks like a side view of a beetle. I wonder. Wonder if that's important. Walking down the ladder, it looks friggin' dangerous. This village is not handicapped accessible. What do you do if you break your leg from falling down the dangerous ladders? I mean, with just the ladders alone, you're more likely to fall and die or get seriously injured. You would just think there would just naturally be a need for more ramps from all the people with debilitating injuries. What was that? Some marks going on here. Chop, chop, chop. I think it's just decorative. Oh, this is a fun little section too. A little disorienting. So if you look, the water is being held back. It's just like defying the laws of physics and forming its own little wall without any kind of cage. It took me a while to kind of grasp what I was looking at. First time I played this. And to make things even more confusing, you have a ladder leading down to like nothing, and then like maybe train tracks or something. So can't go down there right now though. And if you look off in the distance, you can see like a weird hole over here, and then weird holes all over there. Holes everywhere are holes. So that's all we can do here. Let's go back up this safely constructed series of ladders. What did I miss? I missed something. Nope. I guess that's it. I've got my hands on my keyboard like I'm gonna need to circle strafe. It's been a while since I played a game that only required a mouse. What am I forgetting here? Maybe nothing? Let's go back. Thought I would have like maybe accomplished a little bit more there. Okay, so climbing up the top of the hill here we have a little section which sort of demonstrates their clear cutting. And we get some good sounds. Buzzing. Gets. Very important around here I'm looking for. I thought there was like a bug around here. I could have sworn. I mean, this area is so buggy. On the axe? I don't know. Maybe it's not always here. Maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe there is no bug. Maybe I'm crazy. This is another great part. This is very Temple of Doom. This is me with my face right up against the computer screen. Whoa, 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 whoa. And here you start to see the water distortion. These rings are holding back the water. Actually, I believe it's like a bacteria or some kind of microorganism that holds back the water. These rings are accelerators. They keep you going uphill. Give you a little boost of speed. That's fun. That was good. That was just as much fun as 1998 or whatever. 96? I don't know. That's great. That's like, ooh, what am I looking at? Whoa! Yay. We made it. I feel like they could enhance the danger of this just a little bit. You fall out onto a very dangerous apparatus that fortunately isn't working when you get here. So, okay, first things first, let's go back up. Hang on, turn around. There's a lot going on. Got a lever. Lever doesn't do anything. Take in our environment. What do we see? Oh, that looks familiar. That was depicted in one of the Beetle stained glass do you call those things? Master viewer. Viewmaster. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. It was born after the year 1990. Okay. Oh, so here we go. And this also was depicted in same picture, spitting out the wood chips. So this what we have here is the wood chipper. Feed it logs. Get out the pulp. What we have here is we got a little Bunsen burner. We got a heating up. Flame on. What's inside this? We got a red dial over here. Red means bad. Look at that beautiful water. Look at that. Look at that. I want to go swimming in it. That looks great. What kind of paradise would this be to live in? Oh my gosh. This is heaven on earth. You got everything you need. You get plants, you get water, you got everything. I want to live in Riven. I want to live in Riven. I must be forgiven, for I am so driven to be living in the Riven. Okay. It looks like it should be putting out electricity right now, right? I mean, come on, what's going on here? Oh. Maybe it is. Let's see here. Okay, turned off. Should be able to drain this. Somehow. That's cool. Okay, we got a room filled with water and a ladder going down. Here's a little window we can see from the outside. So what we're looking at from the outside is the water level. And when the flame is turned up high enough, it begins to boil. So that, I think, raises like a platform on the inside. No, maybe not. So over here, this redirects energy. I hear some kind of pressure. Maybe the electricity is coming from elsewhere? Let's point it at the water place. So it should be getting a whole hell of a lot of something. Now I can direct this into one of two paths. I can make it go boop, boop, boop up this way or down that way. Where does that go if it goes down? Is this that pipe? Yeah, that's that pipe. Okay. What's up? Oh, just look up. Oh, okay. Aha. I think I'm redirecting the gas flow here. If I look up now, that's going to be, yep, that's off. So if I want to turn the gas off, blink, I redirect it up. Alright, so this now. Let's close this. So that's getting the power right now. That's lowering the platform. I don't want it to be lowered, do I? I don't think so. I want it to be up. So I can get in the... Yeah, go up. Yeah, this is receiving power. So the power is coming through either one of these two slots, and I can change that using this lever. So now, okay, yeah, see that light? That indicates the power. I still don't know where the power is actually coming from. I'll have to trace those pipes back and see. It's got to be one of these. And if I want to get that wood chipper going, I can just shoot the power that way. See, there's a pipe going up. We'll follow that pipe in a minute. So this is putting out something. I think this is putting out water? What the hell? Yeah, it must be the water. Okay, so now this is going. I think this probably needed like an animation of water shooting out of that tube, and maybe they forgot, or it was just hard or something. So I feel like when the water drains out, it should be going shh. Or maybe I just don't understand how this machine works. Air pressure? I don't know. Turn the flames off though. This room is always very iconic to me. I think just even starting from this view, the outside, like the lens distortion, just framing the weirdness of like the graded floor, the circular ladder going down the middle. Okay, so now we're in the tubes. This is apparently where the water is exiting, right? So I can't see anything. I'm just clicking right in the center. There may be some kind of hidden secret or something back there. I can't remember. This is super creepy. So I guess we're going up at this point? Yeah. Whoa. That's it. Oh no, I can come out. Okay. This doesn't really feel that familiar. Cool view. Ah, you can't get back up in the pipe. Jump the railing here. Problem. There's a screenshot. There you go, full screen snip. Hopefully that worked. I forgot we didn't read the book. They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. I only hope that my revisited theories are sound. My revised theories, that is. Revisions to Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments which need to be made, but the basic corrections have been entered and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against my pre-notation and I'm learning words here, and can find no discrepancy. I've not had a rest in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest I will see something. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it is impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work and I should be free at last to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to think, to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. I've received no sign from her in all that time. I am afraid, no, I must assume that she is all right, lest my fears undermine my efforts to bring her back. I did not create the Age of Riven, unlike my father. I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there have fallen into my hands. So far I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world, but the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. The problem now is Gen. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he once was. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but his history forces me to assume that he is still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Dunny civilization left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, and would continue to do so were he to once again be free of the confines of Riven, or the Fifth Age as he coldly titled it. Ooh, is that a 5? The universe has been safe from his corruptive influence for the last 33 years because no one has been able to leave that age, the last linking book out of Riven having been lost in the star fissure upon my return to Mist. That was my intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing all the existing linking books to other worlds, and since the art of constructing books had long been lost with the fall of the Dunny, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. In effect, that is what we achieved, but the way it fell, however, was no one's ideal. Though the sting of the incident has gradually faded from my memory, the deep pain of the responsibility for what actually came to be has never left me. At the time, it all seemed so clear. Gen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue. But it was never my choice that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to pay for it. Enough to dwell in the past is to die in the present. The situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired in the years since that time is yet to be applied to this problem. I think I have the solution. Why did it not occur to me sooner? I did not know unless the idea of excuse me. I did not know unless the idea of it had been pushed out of with the thought of my sons. A prison book. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Dunny, I chanced upon the formula for a most unusual type of book. See Mist, the Book of Atris. Available at your local Borders, Barnes & Noble, and B. Dalton. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my father was then in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I was forced to leave it behind. Years later, however, that part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find that I could still recall most of the formula, and with little experimentation, quickly succeeded in creating one of these devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text but slightly, a normal linking book's connection can be partially severed, such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link. That is, unless someone else uses the book, at which point that person would become trapped, and the first person displaced back into the world. This technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the original text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. If indeed my father has not changed, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to be a link back to Dunny? Oh my god, there's more. I don't want to read. Don't make me read. This is kind of a book about reading. Read the rest later. What does that sound? Hello? Oh, so it must be coming from over here. It's the only one I can't select. Yeah, it's coming in through the base. Distributing out these 3 points. So let's give it to that. This place should have power. Oh yeah. So you take a little pellet, put it on the trap, drop the trap. Oh, you know what though? I can't have the trap closed when you send it down. It's not gonna work. Pull it back up. It's gotta be open if it's gonna capture the thing. What am I, silly? Alright, there we go. Put a pellet on. I don't know if there's already a pellet on. There's already a pellet on. Alright, let's go catch us a thing. What are we gonna catch? What's it gonna be? Is it a crab? Is it a fish? Is it a frog? It's one of these things. You know what? I say we give it a minute. What was that? Oh, nothing. Where's that screen that I always miss? I'm already kind of like hitting a dead end here. Do you want to take this back? Yes, we can. It's fun to ride, I guess. Oh, that's right. There's a whole area through the woods we didn't go through. Let's go run through there real quick and gather some more clues. Whee! My hands are in the air. Oh my god! Why are we accelerating? We're going down. It's like 2001 shit. So cool. Please insert disc 3. It's a bird. I remember reading a review of Myst in like EGM. It had come out for maybe like the Dreamcast or something. Maybe not that long. Maybe it was like PlayStation 1. It wasn't the first release of Myst. That's my point. But it was around like the second generation release of Myst. I think it was just hitting consoles, maybe. And this guy was like, "This game sucks. Nothing moves. Nothing moves. Like, nothing." He just kept going into like real specific minutia of things not moving. When actually, in reality, if you look, there a lot of stuff moves. You see movement in Myst. Gears popping out of water. Oh, there it was again. I wasn't really listening. It was making like a woodwind kind of noise. Ah, this one's not locked. Creepy. What's that noise? Oh, this is another area where I got stuck for a little while, this guy. Nothing to see here. Unless you turn around and push these little buttons on these little globes. Oh, not that button. This button. Yeah, like, how easy is that to find? Not easy at all. But man, when you figure that out and this mouth opens up, the stairway leading in there, you're like, whoa, what lies beyond? That's incredible. I want to like build this in real life. This looks amazing. Friggin' awesome. getting up in the Ewok village. What's that noise again? We need to find out what's making that noise. Ah. Interesting. Wow. Don't remember this at all. What in the hey? Oh no, yeah, I kind of remember this. This is rad. That's awesome. Give you a good view of the town. Cool. That'll help. Surely. Probably. Maybe. Definitely. I click on every little ball thing now, I see. Speaking of ball thing, this just looks great too. Whoop. Notice one of them is yellow. That's very important. So when we look through here, we stop it on the yellow one. Right there. I think I got it. Did I get on the first try? Come on, I nailed it. That one was way too late, but I was trying to go late because going on time doesn't seem to be working. Fuck, man. Maybe there's something else I have to do first. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you just get in there and hit that friggin' button. Try again later. It's like a graveyard or something. Or try over here. There's another one that kind of like looks yellow. Alright, now I hit the... Come on, man. Finally, Jesus. Hey man, a puzzle solved is a puzzle solved. Just had to brute force it a little bit. Okay, so what we have here, this looks very reminiscent of the large orb at the beginning of the game. Also looks like the interior of a planet. That's amazing. That looks so awesome. Very cool. So we definitely have a puzzle on our hands here. Just curious if it's going to lock in place if it gets in the right place. Probably not. There's usually better solutions to these. But you can see here there's like a, there's a little book in there. Alright, we'll have to come back when we have some of that shit figured out. Let's go back and see what we caught in our little trap. Spooky! Oh my god, even spookier. Jesus. Oh, there's a bug. Some beetles. Big in your face beetle. Giant sword sticking out of the ground up there. What is that? A real giant sword. might have to skip this. I don't want to overdo it. Motion sick. No, you're old. Yeah, there we go. That was fun. Can't go that way. Oh, is this the place where you gotta close the doors? Yeah, this is such a bullshit. That was another thing I never found. It's like some... Yeah, there's a secret passage here. Looks like there's some kind of cable running over here. Oh, I just turned off some electricity. Try to move it to the left. Nope. That on. It's blue water. Ooh. Let's set this as our screensaver for a minute while I go to the bathroom. Oh my god, do I sound tired? I am extremely, extremely tired. Let us march on. Insert disc 6. 5 disc. Ah, shit. Okay. So we gotta figure out what that is. We gotta probably flip a valve to get that steam power coming up here. So how do we get down there? It's on a different island. How do we get to this island? What island is this? Oh, this is the Gold Ball Island. Okay, so on the other side of this gold ball is our starting spot. It should be. I want this friggin' thing open. Maybe if I try it one more. Okay, buzz, buzz, buzz. This is not generating a buzz. What the hell does that sound? Sometimes you want to click and see if you can look up. There's like no apparent reason to look up. It's over here. Hear it again. Why am I listening for all of these animals? Well. Oh. In this game, there exists a classroom. In this classroom, they teach you the relationship between sounds, numbers, and it essentially lets you, like, you know, learn to speak their language. And that is the key to winning this game, is understanding the culture. It's over there. Oh, whoa, this goes down. Whoa! Another one of these. I gotta get on the other side of that wall. We got here. Oh, I don't have the energy going to it. Let's go redirect the power flow. I know, it feels really slow. But we gotta put in the hard work. Gotta go to town and get work. Then we'll dance and twerk. Celebrate all our work. Turning it on. I see no reason to turn this off. Yeah, that's powering this, I think, right? Fan here. Oh, we caught something. What did we catch? Oh, it's a frog. It's chirping! Was that Small D? No, Small D had a big, deep voice. That was Key. There was another noise there at the end that I didn't quite catch. Maybe it was the sound of it jumping in the water or something. Okay, so how does that help us? I don't think it does help us. What if I turn the power off? Is that all it's doing, is just teaching me that, oh, that does power stuff? Let's see if this machine still works. I'd actually be going underwater. I think it's just sitting down on a cave floor down there. A bunch of frogs. Ah, dang it. Guess you do have to wait. Or maybe I didn't put bait on it. Not a master bait. Second, wait for some kind of splash noise or something. Jiggle on the line. And it could have done something. But then again, it's one of those things. Anytime you have to have waiting be part of the solution, you're always running a risk, because how long do you make somebody wait? 5 seconds? Like, who's going to stare at the screen for 5 seconds? You could argue that, no screen, needs to be looked at for more than a second if you're super smart. So, to make somebody stand there and idle to unlock something is something you rarely want to do, I think, when you're making a game like that. They do it a couple times. I think this might be one of them as well. Send it back down and just leave it for a minute. But at least this, with a trap like this, that's kind of par for the course. It's sort of, it makes logical sense that you wouldn't just immediately have caught something. So, take off. Let's get out of here. There's the pipe. Again, another visual indicator that these things are all connected. Okay. Anything else we want to explore around here? Let's go back down again. I'm sure I'm missing stuff. Okay, yeah, this room. Oh, they did it again. Those jerks. I'm so glad. I almost didn't even click that. There it is. Okay, wow, that would have been something to miss. There it was. Dang it. I did it by sound that time. You could hear the crinkles. It's delayed it a little bit. This will be another thing I can't get into, I bet. I predict it'll be exactly the same as the last apparatus with the little sliders. That mean nothing to me. I do remember I used to have these sleepy, sleepy Maddie. Like, that just feels like kind of a gotcha. Like a two-part gotcha. Oh, trigger a trap. Maybe it's done. Dag damn it. Maybe you have to change CDs. You go through a CD change zone. Kind of at a loss at the moment. Let's see where. I don't remember where I go when I crawl through that pipe. Oh, out the cliffside, that's right. Second. Okay. Alright. So listen carefully to the whole thing. This is key, the designated room that we've designated key. No, there's just two chirps. There was nothing else. I think I was hearing things. Alright, well that's done. Let's head back up. Oh. This be the area that I always forget. Let's move this just in case this powers more than. Sure. Oh, shoot. Oh, there it is. This is the one. Scarab? That gives us the sound of scarab. This looks like a person. like I already did everything up here that I need to do. Yeah, I can't get the password thing up. It's the only thing. Oh wait, somebody in that tower again. The what? Oh, that scares me every time. Oh, this just closes the, that's right, we've done this. Oh, I want to leave. Yeah. I need to make some progress soon, or I'm definitely gonna pass right out. Alright, they're really shoving the beetles in our faces now. Alright, here we go. That's where we need to be. Is there somebody up there again? There's some people playing on the docks. Some kids. Here comes the mom to say, "Get away, there's a crazy person from outer space." This is good, this is where I want to be. Ah, darn it. Why are the doors all so tiny? The people didn't seem tiny. There it is, that's where I need to be, that little bathysphere. Yay. Oh, what does that say there? Say something? Alright, we'll save it right after this. Actually, let's save it right here. We'll come back next time and we'll see what kind of fun nautical adventure that gets us into. It's more fun underwater locomotion, bubble lens optical effects. Highly recommend it. Thank you for joining us. Please leave a like or something, whatever. Happy holidays.